Now, picture this. You're standing in front of a classroom. One student is pulling your sleeve, another one is calling your name, and three more have their hands up, waiting. Someone doesn't understand the lesson. Someone else already finished and is now bored. And in the back, two students have completely checked out. Now imagine this. You're the only adult in the room, and every single one of them needs you right now. That's the job. This is not happening in one country. It is happening in all classrooms across Canada, Nigeria, the United States, the United Kingdom, Europe, Australia, name it. Different systems in different buildings, but the same pressure. Teachers are not just teaching anymore. They are managing behavior, supporting mental health, adapting lessons for different levels, and handling large class sizes all at one time, every single day. And what's surprising is this. This story didn't start today. Over 100 years ago, there was already a classroom where one teacher carried everything. Everything. In that one room, you didn't have one classroom. You had many classrooms or many classes. A 6-year-old learning letters, and then a 10-year-old reading paragraphs, and then maybe you had a teenager preparing for adult life, all sitting side by side, and one teacher is responsible for all of them. Check out my previous video on the one-room schoolhouse. Let's slow this down, because it's easy to say one teacher taught everyone, but think about what that really means. It means you're explaining the alphabet while also thinking about a math lesson for an older student or the older students, or you are helping one child sound out words while watching another child struggling silently. You are answering questions while planning what comes next for 5 different groups in that one room. Your mind is never in one place. It is everywhere at the same time. So, how did they make that work? Not by teaching everyone at once. That would have been impossible. They built a rhythm, a system. You teach one group, then you give them work, right? And then you move to the next group, teach them, then give them tasks. Then the next and the next. And by the time you return to the first group, you start all over again, following that cycle. But here is the part we don't talk about enough. Most of the time, students were waiting for their turn, waiting for help, waiting for attention. And during that waiting, they had to keep going on their own. Some students learned independence. They figured things out themselves. They practiced. They grew. But some students got lost in the system. If you didn't understand something, you might sit with that confusion for a long time because the teacher was somewhere else. And if this is starting to feel familiar, it should, because today in many classrooms, this is still happening. In Canada, teachers talk about classrooms becoming more complex every year. In Nigeria, my home country, one teacher may face dozens of students at once. In the United States, teachers are leaving the profession due to workload. In the UK and Australia, educators report growing pressure and burnout. The tools have changed, but the experience feels very close, and it's happening globally because there is a limit to what one person can carry. There is a limit to how many needs you can meet at once. There is a limit to how much attention you can divide. And when that limit is crossed, something gives. In the one-room schoolhouse I talked about in my previous video, the system didn't solve the problem. It managed it. It stretched one teacher as far as possible and hoped it would be enough. So now we ask the question again: could one teacher really meet every child's need? Maybe that was never the right question, and maybe the real question is, why do we keep designing classrooms where one teacher has to try? For teachers, this is not just history. For students, I think that this actually shapes how they learn. And if we're looking at how schools take this, it actually defines what is possible and what is not. You know, this is not just the past. This is still the story today. I'm F, and this is TeddyEdInspires, where real education stories live.